Hey guys, and what's up? I'm going to be talking about some more DayZ Standalone information that came out of the Eurogamer live stream yesterday. I also went over some information yesterday related to the stream. If you want to click in the top left corner, it'll redirect you to that video. A really cool thing that adds to the immersion factor of the game is that they now have something called the health meter. I'm not exactly sure what it quite does yet, but I believe it has to do something with the overall health of your character. Another cool thing that they added into the game, but it seems a little bit complicated, is a calorie system. Essentially, foods and drinks have a data value, and they will be adding more food, say if you eat a beefsteak compared to eating a can of beans. The same goes for liquids. If you drink water, you're going to be better hydrated than, say, drinking a can of soda. Also, now food and drinks influence how your character reacts in the game. Say if you end up drinking too much soda, your character might stumble a bit, he might be a little bit less hydrated, he could get sick. Compared to drinking purified water, then your character is going to be better off in the long run. The same goes for foods. Instead of eating, say, a steak, you're going to get sick if you eat too much pasta. Another extremely realistic thing about this calorie system is if you are in the warmth, your body uses less calories, and if you're cold, your body's going to use more calories. So if you keep your character warm, you should be able to eat and drink less. Another thing that he demonstrated that is working really well is the crafting system. He showed us a little bit of the crafting system by making an improvised grenade out of duct tape, a flare, and a spray can. Another thing that he mentioned is that you could also add a kitchen timer to this grenade to have a timed explosive, which seems pretty sweet. Another part of this crafting system is still a work in progress, but now you can harvest items. The two examples that he used were grabbing tree branches and grabbing grass off the ground and using them for crafting. I don't know how this is going to work, but it seems pretty cool. Another thing that kind of branches off of crafting is weapon attachments. This is a basic drag and drop situation. You say have a silencer, you drag it and you put it on top of your gun, and then you're all set. He did say this is very work in progress and might be pretty glitchy for the alpha, but hopefully they get it working pretty well. Also, now anything that you have equipped will have a hand icon behind it in your inventory, just so you know that you have it on. Along what comes with this is the ability to put anything in your hand and use it as a weapon. Hopefully this means that there is going to be more melee weapons in the game that actually work to your advantage and don't make too much sound to attract zombies. A little thing that he kind of touched upon but didn't mention fully is that spray cans may be able to use to spray paint things like your weapons and stuff like that. I don't know if he's going to actually implement this because I don't see how that would actually be beneficial to someone's survival. Another cool thing is that you can actually use your inventory while moving, but say if you're going to perform an action like putting on a new hat or something like that, you actually have to stop in place. This is much better than the DayZ mod where you had to stop in place to, say, even look at your inventory to make sure that you had the things that you needed before you left a city. The game supports through DirectX 11, which adds a great deal of optimization to the game from ultra settings to low settings, and also it wants to support Oculus Rift in the future. If you don't know what that is, it's basically virtual reality gaming, which would be extremely fun to use due to the amount of immersion that they're adding into the game. You might actually feel like you're in a zombie apocalypse. Tomorrow's video is basically going to be the questions that were asked during the stream to Rocket himself and the answers and how cool they actually are. Hopefully you learned something you didn't know today. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, that would be great. And I'll see you guys later.